most valuable player. What does it mean? How do you talk about value? What is value to you? What does value mean to a team? What does value mean to a player? Does value have anything to do with a playoff run? Does value have to do with wins and losses? What is value? That's what I want to talk about today in the AL MVP race. Now, for this video, I'm going to narrow this down to three guys. Alex Bregman of the Houston Astros, DJ LeMahieu of our New York Yankees. This already sounds biased, but it's not. And Mike Trout of the Los Angeles Angels. Now, folks, you know me. And by the way, before I get into this, stay tuned for the end of this video as I make an announcement, which some of you probably already know about, but I'll make that announcement at the end. Stay tuned for this wonderful video. As a lot of you know, as I was saying, your boy never has notes. Your boy comes right off the top and goes at it. So the guys cut, paste, remove, edit. I go. And if I mess up, I keep going. Okay, it's who I am. Anyway, first I want to address one thing. I do believe in my heart that DJ LeMahieu is the top 3 when it comes to MVP voting. Now, I've seen even Yankee fans say he's not top 10. Or maybe he's 10th. Maybe 9th, maybe 7th, maybe 8th. But not many even Yankee fans will argue the case for DJ LeMahieu to be considered, if not win the award. Now, value to me, let me get this out the way because the stats I am going to present to me are valuable. Hitting with runners in scoring position. Hitting with runners on certain positions on the bases. 2 outs. Bases loaded. Late in games. Things like that to me truly present value. Defense, we already know. All 3 of these guys play good defense. Above average. We'll get to that. But, again, I never have notes. But today, your boy got some notes. I'm professional. Let's get to it. Here's how I'm going to do this. The first player I will announce these numbers are DJ LeMahieu. The second being Mike Trout. The third being Alex Bregman. I'm going to give a couple of stats, and I'm assuming that you all know these players' overall stats. So we're not going to go into that in this video. They're all having great seasons and are all worthy. Let me get that out the way, folks. They are all worthy of winning the American League MVP. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Bases empty this year. DJ LeMahieu hitting .301. Mike Trout, .297. Alex Bregman, .304. Bases empty. Runners on second. DJ LeMahieu's hitting .325. Trout, .208. Bregman, .167. Runner on third. DJ LeMahieu, .389. Trout, .400. Bregman, .182. First and second, LeMahieu's at .378. Trout, .276. Bregman, .189. Runners on second and third, LeMahieu's at .500. Trout is batting 0 for 11, to be fair. And Bregman hitting .727. Bases loaded. This is usually a stat where a lot of people blow up their numbers. DJ LeMahieu's hitting .643. Mike Trout, .500. Alex Bregman hitting .200. Runners in scoring position this year. DJ LeMahieu, .387. Mike Trout, .297. Alex Bregman, .246. 2 outs. No matter what, just hitting with 2 outs. DJ LeMahieu's hitting .338. Trout, .256. Bregman, .287. 7th inning. LeMahieu, .371. Trout, .273. Bregman, .283. 8th inning. LeMahieu, .288. Trout, .250. Bregman, .190. 9th inning. DJ LeMahieu, .325. Mike Trout 290, Alex Bregman 200. Here's a stat. So going after all those, here's a stat on the fielding side that really surprised me quite a bit. And I watched most of the games this year, and I thought it was more than this. Do you guys know in all the games DJ LeMahieu has played this year, he has DH'd one time and has played above average defense at second base and third base and around an average defensive mark at first base, which was his least likely position that he has played in his career. Playing Gold Glove second base, we've seen all the great highlight reel plays, but that number to me is pretty shocking. Only one time he has taken that half day, so to say, to DH. Mike Trout, we know, is an amazing outfielder. He plays a great center. Very, very good outfielder, well above average. He has played 12 games at DH. Alex Bregman has played a good third base, and Alex Bregman has also played an average shortstop this year, 6 games at DH. So, folks, those are just a few of the numbers that I was able to briefly run through before I make this video and talk about. The difference of these 3 players is that 2 of them are heading on to the postseason. As we also know, Mike Trout has been injured about a couple of weeks ago. He'll be out for the remainder of the season, which ends in a couple of days. These stats are from yesterday, so didn't include yesterday's games. So yesterday morning is when I pulled these, so they could have went up a little bit, could have went down. But really nothing of significance is going to change right now in the year. The Yankees and the Astros are arguably the best teams in baseball. They are represented by 2 guys who, no doubt about it, can win the MVP award. But as those stats just showed you, value to me is the guy who consistently does it. If you look at those numbers and rewind this video back and listen to them, late in games, LeMahieu's better. Runners on, LeMahieu's been better. He has just had a great year with runners in scoring position. Whether you classify that as luck or what, also has a career year in homers and RBIs. This is not a guy who we are fighting for to say, hey, he got 83 RBIs this year. But they've all been big. This guy has 100 plus RBIs. This almost reminds me of, I think it was 99 when Jeter hit 342, 24 homers, 100 RBIs. Had his best year of his career, I would argue, 219 hits. And I think he lost to Ramirez, I want to say. I forgot who it was exactly. But he lost, and I was shocked. Even when that happened, I was surprised. My father, I know, was upset, and my father wasn't a huge Jeter fan. Not that he didn't respect him as a player. My dad's big into the phoniness. Didn't think he was a little phony. But hey, leave that as you want. That's how I kind of feel about this year with LeMahieu. The defense has been amazing. Second base, third base, first base, he's been average. 1 game at DH. That means 1 game he's got to have that little half rest day. Unless he's been out there grinding. He's been the really true, everyday, in and out player for arguably the best team in baseball on both sides of the ball. So for you Yankee fans who I hear a lot of you say, this guy is not in the top 10. What in the hell are you watching? And forget bias, throw it out the window. If you do not believe that this guy has not had enough value, it is the most valuable player, not the most valuable player to a team, the most valuable player. Now you can again argue, does that mean value to a team? Does that mean value to just the individual player? He has had so much value overall, individually, and to his ball club, that you can argue that the Yankees without him, or even the year he had last year with Colorado, let's say he had those numbers, are not the same club. This has been a real consistent player, real valuable player. Not taking anything away from Bregman, not taking anything away from Trout. But to me, the numbers that I shared, that is value. And I don't care about war. I don't want to hear war. I just smack the light. I don't want to hear war. All right? Let me tell you something about war. Okay, this is bothering me now. Let me tell you something about war. All right? With war, Trout was out. And somehow, his war went up. How does that happen? The guy's war went up when he was out. Now, please, maybe some of you can educate me on war, because I don't know much about it. I don't care about it. Maybe that's unfair in this analytical world we're living in, where everything is a certain number, and we can tell you who's better based off analytics. Analytics will tell you everything you need to know in life. Folks, I'm here to tell you right now. I like these. I like this. I like this. Again, bases loaded, 643, scoring position, 387, 2 outs, 338, 7th inning, 371, 9th inning, 325, 1st and 2nd, 378, 2nd and 3rd, 500, runner on 2nd, 325, runner at 3rd, 389. Come on! We got Yankee fans, and folks, you're going to see this as a biased video. It's not, because I would tell you flat out, if he's not the winner, he shouldn't be. I'm not even saying he needs to win. I'm saying he's no question top 3, should get some first place votes in my humble opinion, and should have a very real case to win. I am presenting you with that case. If you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. Folks, thank you for checking out the video. Thank you for watching all the way through. And also, one more quick thing, as I told you early on, NYY News and Simonetti Source are back as one, folks. We are going to take Twitter and the baseball world by storm, especially for Yankee fans. We got so much coming for you. And by the way, pages aren't changing. So the Simonetti Source is going to be right here. You don't got to go subscribe into a new page. It is here. I am here. I'm not going nowhere. We're just going to have one umbrella of NYY News. Simonetti Source is going to have some amazing new videos. Quality is going to go through the roof. Material is going to go through the roof. Merchandise. Remember the over the top? That might be one of the first shirts you see. Blank will put us over the top. Can't stand it, but I love it. All right? I love you guys too. Thank you all so much for watching this video. You let me know what you think about the MVP in the American League at the bottom of this video. And we will chat some more. Tomorrow, Sunday, live chat. I will give you guys an update on when that time is. But make sure you subscribe to this page if you have not. Put notifications on so you never miss a Simonetti Source video. So folks, from the umbrella of NYY News, this is the Simonetti Source. The leader in all your Yankees news, folks. We're coming at you hard and better than ever. Talk to you guys again very, very soon. DJ LeMahieu is the MVP.
This is how I'm living, so don't come around my way. Fast life, hard times, do that every day. Pick that shit up, so I call that one straight. In my DNA, put my life up on replay. I put my life up on replay. Fast life, hard times, do that every day. Pick that shit up.